excited for this year? Was anyone here on the Body Balance Challenge call and you're like, oh my gosh, PartnerCo is getting it? I will tell you this, that we've done challenges like this for 13 years. By far, bar none, the way that PartnerCo is doing it this year is above and beyond. Guys, there's $6,000 in prizes on the line. Who's getting some of that money? Put a dollar sign in the chat if that's the case, you know? So what are we going to do today? We're going to introduce to you a major initiative that is going to skyrocket you and your business into 2025. Many of you did your vision statement. I think almost everyone did. If not, you still do it for yourself. But we're going to actually give you an action plan. Lindsay said this is a daily habit business. So we're going to actually introduce you to those daily habits for that. We're also going to give you a couple of orientation things as well too. So a couple of things. If you are and you did that vision statement, put vision in the comments below. If you did that really scary but powerful exercise, we are so proud of you. I'm still seeing more and more of them every single day. So you will get a link in the next day or so for that event if you did that. So congratulations on that. We're going to be flooding John Wadsworth and he won't even know what hit him. And I just know it's going to be amazing right there. So of course, number one, be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, we have a major event. This week is all about getting everyone on board with all of the campaigns and everything. Remember, those that become really great promoters in your business and you drive the events and the campaigns and you just run along with us, you're going to win big in 2025. So PartnerCo is unveiling, there's 2 calls. Tuesday, tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, there is a call that is global. Guys, who here is excited to meet our global family? Like there's other crazy people just like us that speak different languages, right? Like it's super cool. So be sure to register for them, get you and your team on that. There's 2 separate links for it. Wednesday evening, same time, different link. There will be a connect call just for North America. And you're going to hear some major announcements and promotions for that. So be sure to lock and block these all out so you can get all the news and get all of the updates. Finally, and we'll talk a lot more about this, all roads lead to Destin out here in North America. So be sure to drive to that. If you do already have your ticket, put Destin in the comments below. Like a major, what we're going to share with you today is going to talk about that. Awesome. I see Eric and Charmaine and Arlene and Kelly and Donna and Louie and so many of you. It's hard for me to breathe in this, all right? So before I bring up our initiative, I actually want to bring up my lovely 3/4. Shout out to her who just was Supermom. Babe, how did you spend? Wow, you are partner code out. Hey,
Yes,
that hoodie looks good.
I just washed my face like 10 minutes ago. Happy New Year, my friends. I'm so happy to see all of you. Oh my goodness. 2025 is going to be so incredible. Are you guys excited? And that's why I'm like wearing all PartnerCo gear because I'm so excited about where we're going to go this year. Last year, we had 100% growth in this company. And this year, we're going to beat that. So that means all of you are going to achieve your dreams, right? And we were so just moved by all your vision statements as well over the holidays. And so I'm glad to be back to see everybody. But I think one thing I wanted to mention is we just got off a really incredible call for the Body Balance Challenge, right? Who here is in the Body Balance Challenge and you're participating in that? And I will tell you, James and I have been in this industry for 15 years, but with the body balancing drops for 13. And I'm telling you, we run these challenges every single year. And this is literally the most prizes and the most well put together challenge corporate has ever done. I am so mind blown by how much resources they put in to do what? Number one, get all of us in the best shape of our life. But number two, help your customers, right? Because who here, love the product, but maybe you don't really know how to educate people and make sure they stay on track. And they stay motivated and get the best results, right? So James just dropped the link in the challenge registration link in the chat. This is the last day to register. However, throughout the month, if you have people that are interested, they can still join, right? They might have less time, but they can still join. So a couple things that I'm really excited about, and I hope all of you are really engaged in, is number one, corporate is doing a weekly call, like with educational content and just a ton of information that helps people stay on track with the journey, but also introducing new products. And that's gonna help you up your subscription, right? People loving the product, not just on the drop, but multiple products. We just got off the call with Dr. Crystal Vance and Barbara Cox, who's a director of global product, and they introduced 3 products that maybe your customers are not aware of, right? So make sure that you tune into these calls. It's every Monday. Well, they're streamed into the PartnerCo USA Facebook, but we'll also reshare them in all the partner groups. So whether you're in the Drop Revolution or Wellness 360, you'll be able to see the replays in there as well. But if you're joining them live, they're giving away prizes. So they're giving away actually products. I think they picked 3 winners from either Zoom or the Facebook Live. So just more money, right? And the second thing that's really exciting is, I don't know if you guys know this, but a couple months ago, corporate launched after PXP a really incredible share site. So share.partnerco is for brand partners only. And those are all the media assets that corporate provides for us. So if you go to share.partner.co, the password is share. Don't share this with your customers, just for brand partners only. And you can actually click on more and go to the Body Balance Challenge section, and there's a lot of resources and a lot of assets that you can use, whether to promote on social media or to share it privately with your customers and prospects. And in there, there's a tracker. You might have heard about the tracker, that they've been talking about. You will get emailed, all your customers will get emailed, but it's also in this link. So if you haven't received it in your email, this is how the tracker looks like. And it's actually really simple. It literally just have you track, did you take your drops, and did you drink enough water? And it's very self-explanatory, right? And this will help keep your customer and yourself on track. And once you complete this tracker every week, again, they're giving $100 prizes. But what I'm really excited about is if you stick around for the 28 days, because who here, has all the intentions to start something and get amazing results, and life throws a curveball and things happen, right? And then you follow the track, and then you're like, maybe I'll start in February, right? So the goal here is to keep you on track. So if you complete the 28-day tracker, you will actually get a free photo shoot, a headshot at Destin. So for all of you that are going to Destin, you can get new headshots for free. And these are professional photographers that corporate is hiring, right, for us, right? So that's, again, marketing. And Jody asked, where's the tracker? So it's you should get emailed if you register for the Body Balance Challenge, but it's also on the share site. So share.partner.co, and under the Body Balance tab, and just scroll down a little bit, you'll find it there. But we'll post it in the partner group as well, just so people can see it. We'll post it everywhere. So that's that. And prizes, that's what I want to emphasize too. That's what I'm super excited too, because in the last 13 years of us running these challenges, we've never seen this much cash prizes on the table, and it's for everybody. See, some of you might be like, I love the weight loss, but I don't have so much weight to lose. I have no chance of winning, right? And some of you are like, I don't care about weight. I just want to balance my hormones. I want to make sure I can sleep better. I want to make sure my skin is good. I want to make sure it helps with my, cholesterol, blood sugar, or whatever, right? Cravings. And some of you are like, I really want to gain weight. I want to gain muscle, right? Did you know that our products are literally good for all of those? So this year, they're coming up with 3 categories. So you can do fitness, you can do weight loss or health transformation, right? So literally every single person has a chance to win. And what's even more exciting on top of that is you probably already saw the grand prize, right? First place is $1,000 cash plus a full-on photo shoot, not just a headshot, right? Second prize is $500 and third prize is $250 cash. But they actually also understood that females can't really compare with males, right? Some of you are doing this with your hubby, and I don't know about you. When I was on the challenge with James, I'm like, it's not fair that you're losing weight so much faster than me because our bodies are so different. So this year, they're actually doing two grand prize winners, a female and a male, for the $1,000 cash prizes per category. You guys, that's $6,000 of free money just for getting healthy, you know? So everybody has a chance to win. So make sure you catch that and leverage that with your customers and with your prospects and get all of your team to participate, but not just join, but stick through, right? Engage with the weekly calls, participate, you know, share your results and keep, you know, logging your tracker, and we'll all get beautiful headshots at Destin. So that's what I wanted to share.
So love that, babe. How do you look so amazing after changing apparently 5 poopy diapers and 20 baby wipes right before this? Hey, shout out to all the amazing women. Who here believes that women are incredible? My gosh, that's why PartnerCo is over 80% women. And guys, we're just smart, just like make the women look good, you know? So congratulations. Thanks, babe, for that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, who here's going to win some of that cash? Come on, $6,000. Let's bring it all home and just do that tracker. Today, one of the main messages is do the daily habits that'll lead you to success. So win or not win, the big win is that you're doing it. Did you take your drops today? I got mine ready and everything. So print out that tracker. Be sure to start to do that and get your teammates to start to do that as well too. All right. So we have a system for achieving your health results. But how about a system for achieving your wealth results, your business results? Is anyone else here like me, where you're super fired up, you're super pumped up, but then you ask the question, what do I do today? How do I drive forward my business? I'm making my posts, right? I'm hoping you launch. If you didn't launch your business yet, launch your business, go through the launch week, do all that. But then what after that, right? Do you get to this place where you're scratching your head, you're twiddling your thumbs, you're getting anxious, you're like, I'm fired up. What do I do with this? Well, that's why when we were chatting with Cindy and Lindsay, I'm so grateful. Here's another quick tip. If you really want to win big in 2025, collaboration is a new currency. And it's within PartnerCo being better together. And something I'm super honored about is we have the opportunity to partner with amazing leaders like everyone on this call, but also someone like Cindy and Lindsay, who in the last year, their team, gosh, they're like within the top 10 in all of North America, did amazing things, and they're masters of simplicity and scale. And that's why I wanted to bring them up, because they allowed an opportunity for us to talk about some cool things. So Cindy or Lindsay or both, let me know who wants to go up first, or both together. How do you guys want to play this?
We're so used to talking together. I say bring her up.
I got you guys.
Hi, guys. How are you? We're so excited about this. Who's excited about everything that is happening right now in 2025? Are you so excited? We're like, we just feel like this is the year for every single one of you. Last year was absolutely incredible in PartnerCo, but you guys have seen nothing yet. That is what we keep, the same conversations. It's like, we haven't even gotten started yet. So if you are here, maybe you've been here for a little bit, maybe you're brand new, you're like feeling that burning passion and burning desire of what is to come, you're in the right place, because you're exactly right. We're about to get really, really fired up here in PartnerCo for 2025.
I just have to tell you guys, we're always excited, and we're always, digging for how do we grow this? How do we help people scale? How do we give people tools that are going to move their businesses forward? But I will tell you, after watching and listening to all of these vision statements, it is just the fuel that just fills our tank. It just does, because we carry the responsibility of your dreams and your goals and your aspirations so honestly. We really do. And to see how much this really, really means to each and every one of you, that just fuels us in a different way, and it helps carry us to new levels of leadership and wanting to help deliver in every way, shape, and form. And after watching so many of your vision statements, and we're making it a mission to watch every single one in its entirety, it pushed us to new levels too. We're like, okay, all right, we got a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line for all of these people. We have to be able to deliver. And our goal today and over the next year, all of 2025, is to continue to show up for each and every one of you and help lock arms with you and do everything that it takes to cross you across these finish lines. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. So the first thing I think, Lindsay, James, I think that we should talk about is, I saw somebody in the chat on the Zoom say, yes, I'm here to grow my finances, but I feel a little stuck. And that's okay. I would say that that's normal, right? So many of you guys have done your vision statements, you've read them out loud. You don't necessarily believe it yet, but you want to believe it. And you're going, but how? How am I going to do this? Right? I feel like I'm doing the do, and I'm just not really moving closer to that goal. We wanted to make it so abundantly clear as to what little bitty baby steps that you could take each and every day that we know are going to move you forward. Carrie, you are not alone. She said, I'm so stuck. And we are so happy that you jumped on today to hear this message right here. Okay. Because our goal is to help you get unstuck. Okay. Put unstuck in the comments. Who wants to make some sales? Who wants to recruit some brand partners? Who wants to go on the trip to Punta Cana? Who wants to make these vision statements a reality, right? That's what we're here to do. So the very first thing, Lindsay, what do you think we should show them first? There's 3 particular buckets that we are going to cover today that all come together. That's just going to create absolute momentum in your businesses.
Yes. I think that we should first really talk about the roadmap, because I think it's important that everyone knows that we have a very, very clear vision here, a very clear path, an extremely clear roadmap. I will tell you that our number one mission for 2025 is simplify and duplicate, right? That is the mission. You guys put that in the comments. Simplify and duplicate. That is the goal, right? That is how you become massively successful in this business. I will hands down tell you, we have the most marketable product there is right in our hands, right? So what we know is if we get really clear, super simple, it will massively duplicate for you. So I think us starting with the roadmap so you can see exactly where to go, how to get there, and then we're going to show you the daily commitments that you do very simply every single day, right? You've said your why. Your why, you guys, has to be so unbelievably clear, really deep, gut-wrenching why. You guys have said that. That's the number one thing for success. Number 2 thing for success is vision. You've done your vision statements. Number 3 is the action, right? So this is exactly how you're going to get there to be massively successful and help your teams do the same thing. So Cindy, let's start with the roadmap so we have a very clear step, and then we can show exactly what each day looks like to get there.
Okay. Here's the roadmap to tell me in the chats, in the comments, who would love to hit officer, which is a 6-figure annual income rank by the end of 2025. Put me in the comments, okay? Put me. All right. Now, how many of you are writing me? But that feels complicated, right? It feels complex. And here's why it does, okay? We're just here to own some things, okay? Because we have found, and we're still working on simplifying everything, okay? And this is what we're here to do. But who has found that depending on who you talk to, the messaging is a little bit confusing. How do I get to a 6-figure rank? How do I start? What do I start with? What do I launch with? What do I focus on? How do I grow my income, right? Depending on who you talk to, that answer varies a little bit, right? So we're all going to get super clear, absolutely clear, put clear in the comments about how somebody starts, what their focus is, what's their goal, and how do they duplicate, okay? This is what we're doing right here, okay? So when somebody starts their business, they say, Colleen just said clear. Tracy just said clear. They said, Colleen, I'm ready. I want to start my business. What do I do? Colleen says, awesome. Here's what you're going to do. People love to be told what to do. They don't want to be asked. They don't know what our products are yet. They don't know where to start. They need you to tell them, here's what you're going to do. We're going to get you started with the 4-pack, and we're going to get yours for free. Okay? How are we going to get theirs for free? Is we are going to launch their business on social media. They sell 3 out of that 4-pack. They're going to get theirs. It pays for their product. So their first goal is to get their product for free. How many of you feel like the launch posts bring some success, right? The nature of our launch posts helps people sell product quickly. So it gives people an early win, right? People are going to get their product for free and they're going to feel like, yes, I can do this. I hit my first goal day 1, day 2, day 3, right? Or maybe it took them a week, but they have a win, which builds belief that they can do this, right? So first goal is you get 3 and you get your product for free. Okay. And we celebrate that. And we celebrate that big. We have a new template where we're going to be celebrating so many people getting their product for free. And guess what that's going to cause to happen on social media? How do I get my product for free? Right? You're like, girl, I got you. Let's go. Boy, I got you. Okay. All right. There it is. I got my 3 and free. This is going to help start the conversation about people in your network wanting to get their product for free too. Okay. So back to the roadmap. Let's talk about step number 2, Lindsay. Give it to them.
Yes. So you're on your way, right? You've got your personal product for free. You've then helped, your new people get their personal product for free. Your ultimate goal is to then move forward to what we call customers and 2 business partners. Okay. Why is that, right? We're all building 2 lines here to start. You want to get 2 people started in your business that you can then go and help them do what? Do step 1, get their personal product for free. What are they going to do? They're going to get started with the 4-pack. They're going to get their launch post up. They're going to get 3 customers and their personal product is free, right? So your ultimate goal is to move to those 10 customers and those 2 brand partners. And what we'll tell you guys is I'm looking at Donna right here on the screen. We have watched so many of you, Donna just happens to be in front of me on the screen, who have done this 10 and 2 model. And she will tell you, Donna hit officer in 3 months, I want to say, Donna. Donna hit officer in 3 months, having no idea what our compensation plan was, having no idea really what anything meant. She said, I don't care. I'm just doing 10 and 2 on repeat over and over again. And I'm helping others do the same. And before you know it, she hit officer. It was super clear. It was super focused. And that was all she drove throughout her entire organization. So that step number 2 is so important. You've already gotten your launch post up. You've already gotten that belief to get your personal product for free, right? And then you're going to keep going with our 7-day launch system, which again, we've got all mapped out for you exactly what to do each day with that. And you're going to move yourself to the 10 and 2. And then, Cindy, what are we going to do with step 3?
Yes. But you guys, by the time they get to step 2, how many customers do they have so far? Right? It's about building belief along the way.
Yes.
And I want you to think about your conversations with people. Somebody says, oh my gosh, okay, step 1, check. All right, what's my next goal? 10 customers and 2 brand partners, but you've already got 3 customers. How many does that leave? 7 more. You're on your way, right? You're moving along this roadmap. Okay. So step 3 is a crucial step, because if you do 10 and 2 on repeat without missing this step right here, you could end up on a hamster wheel where you're like, I don't know, it's just not moving forward, right? What's happening? The important thing about this roadmap right here is duplication, okay? Step 3 is you're helping those 2 brand partners get their product for free. Those 2 brand partners are going out and getting at least 3 customers. Okay. And then once you do that, you're going to repeat it. You're going to go get 10 new customers and 2 new brand partners and help them get their product for free. Okay. And it's just the same action over and over and over again. Okay. One thing that I wanted to say about this, I see some people in the chat saying, I'm still working on my 10 and 2. I haven't gotten to my 10 and 2 yet. I'm working on it. You guys, this is why we've also put together a daily business tracker, okay? Your daily activities, because a lot of times people are on social media, they're making their posts, maybe they're engaging here and there, maybe they're talking in Messenger, and they feel like they're doing a ton of work and spending a lot of time on working. Right? But then if you ask them what they actually did at the end of the day, they really don't know. They're like, I don't know. I was on Facebook all day. And you're like, but what did you do? Right? What did you actually do to move your business forward? You guys, we have this mapped out so clearly for you. Okay. But pop quiz before we move on to the business tracker, because I like pop quizzes. Okay. You have somebody new start. Okay. Let's say you have Jody. I just saw Jody's comment. Jody is ready to start. Okay. What is Jody going to start with? What is Jody's first goal? Our language is all the same. Awesome, Jody. Here's what we're going to do. We're first going to get your product for free, right? We're going to get you signed up with this 4-pack. We're going to launch your business. We're going to pay for your product day 1, day 2. Let's roll. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the comments here. I like pop quizzes. Let's see. Perfect. I see it. Launch post, launch post, launch post. Yes, because people are going to want to get their product for free. Okay. All right. So if we want to move into the trackers, Lindsay, you think?
Yes. So let's start with the 7-day launch. Okay. So just so many of you said, get your product for free. But how do you do that? You have to launch your business. Okay. This is huge. So our goal is to get as many people as possible launched, right? Get their first post up, get with your leadership team. You're going to make sure you get into the guides inside your group. You're going to make sure you get to your boards to get the launch post. It's all done for you. Everything is done and laid out for you exactly what to post, what to say, how to do it. So the goal is to get your launch post up as soon Guys, as soon as you get somebody started, their product is not even there yet. You want to get their launch post up immediately. All right. Mm-hmm. If you need your leadership team, your support to help you talk them through, hey, listen, you want to take people on the journey with you. You want to make sure that they see while your product is on the way, that you get that post up, because before your product even gets to you, you may have all 3 of those sold already and your personal product is already free. We've seen that happen over and over again. So stories around that really will help you get your new person started off right. So what do? Right? On day 1, they're going to get their launch post up. You can see this tracker here. We have the entire 7-day launch system mapped out, exactly what to do each day.
Yes, with some little bit of just some examples, because when people come into this business, they're like, lifestyle posts, what does that mean, right? So here's just some examples of things that people can use to kind of look at for lifestyle posts. Okay, we wanted to make it super simple and super digestible, right? We want people to look at this and go, okay, I can wrap my mind around doing this for the next 7 days. What we have found is that people will launch for the free product. Okay, they're just doing this for their free product. They don't want to pay for their drops. They just want it for free. But they put up these launch posts and it explodes. And before you know it, they've sold, 15 more bottles through their links past that 3 in free program, right? So it just gets somebody to launch and catch the vision of, oh, maybe this is bigger than just getting my product for free. I just made $100, right? So this just baby stepping people through this journey is everything. And I'm glad you guys love this. We will be sharing this tracker right after this Zoom. And we actually have another tracker. How many of you guys are like, oh yeah, this is great, but I've already launched my business for 7 days. Now what? Put me in the comments. Now what? We got you. Okay. We got you. Lindsay?
Yes. If James will pull that up. Okay. So here is your daily business activity tracker. I will tell you guys, I know James said it, and I said this the other day on our Zoom. This is a daily habits business. Anything in life you want to be successful with, anything. If you guys are wanting to do this body balance challenge and you want to be successful with it, it's little tiny things that you have to do every day. You can't do it today and then be back, do whatever you want all week. And then on Saturday, you're like, oh, I ate whatever I want. I didn't take my drops. I did whatever. I didn't, step 1 foot outside. And then on Saturday, I'm going to try to make up for all those days. It doesn't work like that, right? It's every day we do these little teeny baby steps. And so this tracker right here is no different for business. I can tell you, every single leader, every single successful person that you know in network marketing, they've got crazy busy lives. They have things that hit them in life just like you do. They have, started out. I know somebody that became a millionaire in my last company. He worked a full-time job, 70 hours a week, and he only built his business during his lunch break every single day. He went out to his car, sat in his car, and he ate lunch, and he did these business activities right here. And he built to $1 million income in that company and was able to have massive freedom. So I can tell you, no matter what obstacles you have in your way, no matter what your life is like right now, no matter what your full-time job is, what business you own, it doesn't matter. This right here will, if you do this every single day, you will have success, hands down, 100%. There's not one person that we have ever worked with that does this daily that doesn't have success. Now, my question for you is, we're going to be really honest with ourselves, okay? Be really super honest in the comments. are you doing these things right here every single day? Right? I can tell you. Yeah. There are days. There are days.
Lindsay.
What's that?
I have a question. Let's ask them. I want you guys to take a second and I want you to look at just the growing my business part. And I want you to count the things that you do every single day. Be honest with yourself, okay? The things that you do in your business at least 5 to 6 days a week, growing your business. How many? Put a number. How many of these things are you doing on the daily?
Yes. And while you're doing that, I love it. I love somebody just said, and it went so fast. There's so many people on here and it's going so fast. I can't read it, but somebody just said, I caught it really quick. They said, I thought I was, I'm not, but I am going to now. That is the whole point of why we put this business tracker together, so that you can be so unbelievably clear that you know, I'm checking these off. And if I don't check them off, I get to look in the mirror and go, Lindsay, don't be mad at the system. Don't be mad at, the company. Don't be mad at the product. Lindsay, you didn't do it today. But you know what? Tomorrow you will. That's the point of this. You are so clear. You get to look at this. You get to say, am I growing myself every single day? You guys, you got to be the proof of the product. All right. It's so important that you are the walking proof of this product that it works. So every single day, you've got to take the products. You have to do some kind of personal development every single day, whether that is you're on your way to work and you're listening to the BOC call. All right. You plug in to some really incredible growth mindset, personal development. You throw on a YouTube really quick, you're listening to Tony Robbins, or you're, something that is pouring into yourself on a business development, personal development level. Really important you do that every single day. And then you grow your business with the steps below. And these are things, right? We mapped out what it will take and how long it will take to do it. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, right? And we gave you also some ideas up in the top. So you see, what to do for stories. If you're like, I don't really know what to put in my stories. Guys, super simple, okay? Throw up a quote that resonates with you. Throw up somebody's transformation photo. We have tons, right? Tons of before and afters. We're about to get many in our body balancing challenge that's happening right now, okay? Celebrate your people. Then maybe it's a healthy meal that you're eating, or maybe it's something you're doing at home, something you've got going on with your kids. Maybe it's something you've got going on at work. And then a picture of you taking the drop. So we give you some ideas there for stories. But you guys, this right here is what grows you and your business every single day. This is the reality check. Cindy, do you want to talk about the goals at the bottom?
Yes, so often in this business, you don't even know what your batting average is, right? In order to know what your batting average is, what do I mean by that? Is how many people do I need to talk to in order to recruit one? Most of you probably don't even know the answer to that, do you? Right? So this is going to help you know what your batting average is. You do this for a few weeks, you're going to know, I know that I need to talk to, 20 people in order to get one. I know I need to talk to X amount of people. And what you're going to also see is you're going to see your batting average start to improve over time. Because if you are doing this each and every day, you are going to grow and get better much, much quicker. Okay. So what this does is it helps you set a target, right? And then know what you're at, where you actually land. Some of these are action based and some of them are outcome based. Okay. There's no right answer. There's only just logging for you to have this information so that you can watch your growth journey over time. Okay. One thing I want to point out on here, and I think this will be a great segue into actually my favorite part of this entire initiative, you guys. We're not done. This is not even the most exciting part, in my opinion. This is all going to help you. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you stay consistent, know what to do. But how many of you guys are looking at this and going, what does she mean by start 10 new conversation? Or what does she mean by use ChatGPT to transition convos, to watch the video, whatever, right? And you're going, oh, I might need some help with that, right? I don't know what she means. Or I don't know if that's going to work. Or I don't know, right? You guys, we have come together with James and Becky Zhang with the Warrior Movement. We're all coming together and we are going to do a Monday through Friday Drive to Destin IPA call. Okay. A Drive to Destin IPA stands for Income Producing Activities. It is going to be at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 7:15 on West Coast. We know it's early, but we want to set you guys up for a super successful day, okay? Now, there's going to be some coaching from us, probably 10 to 15 minutes from James, from Becky, from Lindsay, from myself. But the majority of the call is going to be all about you, okay? It's going to be all about you. What activities did you do on that tracker that created income in your business, that moved your business forward? We want to hear from you. We want you to share with each other as to, oh my gosh, I started 10 new conversations. I did it scared, wasn't sure where it was going to go. And I actually sold a box of drops, or now I'm in a conversation about the business. This is crazy, right? We're going to jump on Monday through Friday to be with you and to hear from each and every one of you. I like to call it the people's call. It's a time where, yes, we'll give a little bit of coaching and mentorship, but we want to hear from you. We want to hear what's working. We want you to share tips, tricks, hacks with each other so that we can all learn and grow with one another. Okay. Anything you want to add to that, Lindsay, James?
I think James unmuted himself. Go ahead, James.
Oh,
So to talk about the 1 to 10 scale, guys, put a number in the chat. How pumped up are you right now? I hope you see there's a vision with a vehicle. There's a plan to this whole thing, right? And really the thing that brings it all together is this Drive to Destin IPA call. So why did we do this, by the way? So in North America, I think most of us here have been on the amazing IPA call that Todd Rowland and Brent Palmer do, which we love. Like for many, many months, I was plugging into that call. Many of you still do. There's pros of that call. The con of that call is that because our organizations have slightly different systems and a slightly different focus, you have to kind of filter it out, right? Like you have to be like, okay, this makes sense, but maybe I have to like reinterpret this one. Also, another thing that we've seen, which I honor and I respect, is they don't record the calls, right? So who here's had that trouble? You're like, I want to be on those calls. They sound so good, but I'm at work. I just can't make them. And what do? And of course, people are hiding in bathrooms and things like that, figuring out, which is great. Like, I love that hardcoreness. But at the same time, we have an international business. Who here wants a business that pays you while you sleep? Like I was chatting with our Australian team today. They're like, we want to plug into these too. Well, it's like they can't, right? So if we're able to do this, and I'll tell you, in December, I ran a project IPA group. Some of you are part of that. If you're in that group with me, by the way, put a 1 in the comments. Very, very small group. And we piloted this idea. We're like, let's try this IPA call as well too, but focus on our systems and everything. And every single person that was on, Peter Hove was on there. They all made sales. Sean was in there. They all made money. They're all enrolling. Like within days, guys, I saw people that were stuck all of a sudden light up, and they were just like sales machines. I saw people that you would never think would make money here so confident and just be like, we got this. And why? It's because of like what Cindy, you just said, it's the people's call. It's we're all learning from each other and we're able to give little things, little itty bits and pieces to implement the things that actually work Information doesn't change your life, implementation does. And that's what we're going to be able to do. So these will be replayed. Live is always best, of course. They'll be in all of our groups. They'll be on YouTube. They'll be everywhere. And it's all going to be driving towards this tracker. And it's just going to get crazy. So we're excited about that. Lindsay?
Yes, I saw someone say, can you be a part of this? Can you do this if you are not able to be in Destin? And the answer is yes. This is the drive for your business, right? This is the drive for your vision and your mission and your purpose and your goals. You all just did those vision statements. This is your drive for 2025. So yes, we're calling it Drive for Destin. There's a reason why we're calling it that. But just know that if you are not able to be in Destin with us, you're still a part of this. You absolutely want to plug your teams into this no matter what, right? The campaign itself is going to be the absolute best thing you can do to launch your business in 2025, because we are all launching today with this, right? We're all launching together, and to drive throughout the entire year, because there's a lot more coming, you guys. When we tell you that we are so fired up about what you're about to see, it is absolutely mind-blowing what this company's doing, the initiatives we're putting together. You guys are going to be blown away, truly. And so the more people that you can have in this Drive for Destin campaign, you're going to absolutely watch your business and your goals and your vision. You're going to be able to actually touch it and see it and feel it now, instead of I really hope that is going to come true. No, it's you create it. That is the difference between success, is hoping and wishing for it, and then actually creating it. And that is what we are doing right here with this activity and this these trackers.
Yeah. So do we want to talk about why we're calling it Drive to Destin specifically, even though it's going to grow your business, it's going to move you forward towards what your vision is for your life. But do we want to talk about why we're calling it Drive to Destin? What is the reward for the people who do go to Destin, remain consistent with their trackers? What does that look like?
Who's sharing it? Me, James?
Lindsay,
James.
you could. I'll give it to
James,
I'll give it to
home.
Lindsay. I'll give it to Lindsay.
Lindsay,
Okay.
you go for
All right. Okay. So here is what we are doing. We're super excited. There are, again, so many of you. I will tell you, Destin, the Florida event that is happening in February, just a year ago, Cindy and I stepped into that event. We were super scared. I get like really emotional even talking about it. It was our very first event with PartnerCo. And we were extremely apprehensive. I'll just be very honest with you guys. We had stepped away from the industry completely, and we're very, very burned and not sure what we were going to be walking into. And we stepped into that event, this event that's going to be happening in Destin. We walked in and we were so blown away by the people, by this company, by our leadership team, our corporate team. They wrapped their arms around us. They prayed over us. They knew our story, and they just were like, you guys, you're here, you're home. Like, we love you. And they didn't know us at all. They didn't have to do that. We were not a part of their team, right? And they were just the most incredible people, which is exactly why PartnerCo is as amazing as it is, and why this company will be the number one company in this industry, hands down, no doubt. I have no doubt about it, because of the hearts of the people here. And that event is so incredible. We want to get as many people as possible. You know, any of you, I told you guys this on the last Zoom, if you have obstacles in your way, we will lock arms with you and get you there. But what we're super excited about is for those of you that do this tracker that do this activity and this drive to destin with us. And there will be a place for you to turn those trackers in, much like the body balancing challenge, right? We are going to be doing a private mastermind dinner for those of you that do this in Destin with all of us, where we will get to come together. We will get to absolutely celebrate you, celebrate your goals, celebrate what you've achieved. We'll have it all over social media, this private leadership mastermind dinner that you will all be a part of. And we are so super excited about it.
Yay!
This is huge. Guys, who here is going to be in that dinner? Put VIP in the chat below. I love it. And we'll get all these details down. So Cindy,
Yeah.
Lindsay, I could wrap things up with last steps, but
Yes, go ahead and wrap us up, James.
okay. Awesome. Well, everyone, I'll just bring everyone back on the screen. I just want to first honor these incredible women I have on the screen here. Like the amount of heart and leadership and investment. I will tell you this, these three, and we have many amazing leaders in this team, but these three, the amount of time, effort, sacrifice, everything they do while being busy moms, while going through their own stuff, like their heart breaks to help you. And I just want to really honor you three because it's amazing. I don't know how you do it, but that's why there's so much growth that's going on, you know? So for me personally, like the best thank you that I know that I can do is I'm going to drive hard with these things. The best thank you is to showcase the fruits of the investment that there is. Who here is here willing to produce amazing fruit in your life based on what we have, right? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments. Truly, like when we saw those vision statements, that was like the best thing ever. We're like, oh my gosh, right? Better than any paycheck. But we want to see everyone here winning and everything. Okay, so here's some action items on how we carry things out. When do we start these drive to Destin IPA calls? Tomorrow. You guys ready? Tomorrow, it'll be at 7:15 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m., 10:15 a.m. Eastern. All the posts will be out there. And the link is this link. It's the very same link that you're on right now. So come on to that. It'll be around 30, 45 minutes. It's right before the BOC call. If you're using that for your personal development time on your tracker, you could do a 2-for-1, however that you want to run that. So we're going to start that tomorrow. We'll have the trackers and all that stuff out on all the groups. Don't worry. I hope you guys know us by now, that we are very organized and systematic, and we always get all the information out there. So just trust, we'll get it out there. But I also want to let you know, literally, we move fast. Here's another tip for success. Success loves speed, and you move before you're ready. All right, so right before this, we had 10 minutes to prepare this call because we're on an hour-and-a-half mastermind with Greg and Lanika Scott and Nikki Vossler and Greg Tidro, because we can't wait to share with you guys. If you thought this was cool, guys, Lindsay, right before we started, Lindsay was like, I'm already thinking about that thing. So guys, we can't say anything yet, but yeah, I can't say anything. I'm bad at keeping stuff, right? So just wait. Tune in. The first one to hear will be the ones to be on the IPA call. All right, Lindsay?
All I can say is you want to do, whether you are in Destin or not, you want to do this drive to Destin. Every single one of you want to get every single one of your team members doing this. You want to absolutely get in stride with this, because when we tell you what we are waiting for, answers from corporate that is about to happen for all of you, it is going to, there is no joke. There is no hype. You are going to be, I've been an emotional crying mess over it. I'm so excited to watch all of your jaws hit the floor when you get to hear this, and all you have to do is do this tracker with us. That's it. So just trust me on that. If you've ever been like, okay, Lindsay, I know, because I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut too. I'm like, just trust me on that, because what's coming next is way bigger than this and way more exciting.
100%.
Becky and I are over here like covering their mouths. Like, don't you say it. Don't you say it. No, but we do hope to have When we move fast, you guys, we move really fast. So we do anticipate and we are expectant that we will have an answer and be able to start driving this by week's end. So get started on these trackers. It's going to move you in the right direction, and just get really, really excited 'cause it's amazing. Okay, that's it.
Absolutely.
And James, I would love, I don't know if you have anything else to say, but I think the biggest thing, the biggest piece that I've taken away from so many calls and so many people, the leaders here in North America and all over just this company, is we have to say blessings over our businesses. We must bless our businesses. I have seen a lot of comments throughout this that are super, super, positive and exciting. And I've seen some scared, and I've seen some, I'm not sure if I can do it. And all of that is normal, but you have to start blessing your business and saying blessings over your business. That's where it begins. It begins right here, which is why the first thing on our tracker is you got to grow you. You have to take care of yourself in order to take care of others. So it begins with blessing your business. I'd love for you, James, to bless us all out of here.
Absolutely. We'll do that. Quick thing, and then definitely, absolutely, is a challenge for this week. Be the first to do 3 and free. And even if you have a 4-pack, a 10-pack, 30-pack, do that. But even if you're doing links to start, like however you want to sell it for now, right? We're going to move into stride into a systematic thing. But however you want to get 3 customers this week, here's your challenge, guys. Lead from the front, grab this template, and we'll share these out there, and get your name and flyer out there to be like, guys, I'm in this. Or sell at least 3 drops. Who here is committed this week to at least selling 3 drops, right? Give me a wave or put a 3 in the comments. And we want to recognize this. Let's drive this like crazy. And this is going to explode. You're going to have people saying, how do I get mine for free too? And then you're going to see how this will work into the strategies. All right. So yeah, absolutely. Well, let's close out with prayer. My dear Father, I'm just so thankful. You work in amazing ways. And we're just here in gratitude, Lord, because we've declared that this year is a year of freedom. So I want to come against any single type of principality or power that's coming against people right now. Traumas, setbacks, failures, shame, guilt, whatever that it is, lies of the enemy. And we break that in the name of Jesus. And today we stand together and we usher in a new season, Lord. And I just ask that you bless every single person that's on here. You speak to them clearly and personally. And you give nudges, whether they know you or not, you give them nudges and opportunities and open doors. But we stand here committed together, and we put you first and your righteousness. And you say that you will add everything else to this. So we pray this, and we thank you in advance that all the vision statements, the God-sized goals that we declared are already done in Jesus' name. And we thank you for this time. In Jesus' name, amen. And guys, have a great
Love you.